We'd better buckle up for this one. One team already ranked in the top 25, the other sitting just on the cusp and trying to prove a point in this one. Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, Carter Finley Stadium and home to the NC State Wolfpack. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Season will get underway. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Wolfpack offense comes out to get things started in this one. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense, their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses a defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win, so it'll be a fun individual matchup.
He's going to run it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Snagged in the middle, it's Rogers. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Keep it on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Convert that 3rd down on the slant. Now everybody sort of settles into the game.
Yeah, you do have nerves. I mean, everybody does. Opening drive, you've watched film, and how good are they really? And you get that first down. You throw the quick timing slant. Now, everybody settle in. We're good. We got this.
They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Smothers. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. NC State has work to do to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
This defense talked about it. We want to set the tone. We don't want to give up big plays. First drive, the offense tries to accomplish that. This is a big play offense. Defense does a great job staying at home, staying disciplined, and getting the INT, creating some early momentum in this football game.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Lockett. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. There he goes. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. got it in the middle. It's Lockett. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Quarterback empties his backfield. Looking to throw again. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Unloads to the wideout. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the D. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kansas State will have to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
And those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Punt is on its way. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Bought a little time. Lets it go. That's caught. It's Oakland. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Mitchell. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go.
Picked off to stop the threat. Got room on the return.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it. Sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge. The defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
Ready to fire from the pistol. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. caught over the middle. It's Anderson. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. To throw, it's Bailey. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll try the run. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Right back to the well. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
Second down, he'll throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Here's a heat. Catch in the middle. It's Anderson. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to pass. Under fire. Hauls it in. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Second and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Wolfpack! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Coastal Carolina answered the bell away from Conway today with an impressive victory. The Chanticleers knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Look out, he's got room. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. With the catch, it's Rodgers. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Scanning the field, it's Bailey. Got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. The give to the back. Finding open areas. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quickly to the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency there.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some 1st downs together. Get some good mojo going.
This senior shows some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. The give on the counter. Guys, let's just think for a second about Kansas State. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program. But when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all off season, and you see it every year.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the 1st half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. They'll run the screen. Breaks the tackle. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the pack on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Grabbed in the middle. It's Oakland. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the 1st. Off-play action on 1st down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Rides the back and leaves it. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Fires to the big fella. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It is perfect. The lead is now back down to 9.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Dropping back, it's Bailey. And some room to work. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. NC State might think about going for a big one on 2nd and short. It'll be a draw. Got a little space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rodgers. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Anderson. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Offense working from the pistol. On the run, it's Smothers. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Power football with the run. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. And that lead grows even bigger.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this 1st half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Final seconds of the 1st half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Leaves it with the back. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Wants to throw on 1st down. He lofts one down the sideline. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Raleigh has given us a fun 1st half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas in Carter Finley Stadium.
Just about set to get this 2nd half underway. Coming out with it, it's Lockett. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. This crowd still bringing the intensity to open the 2nd half. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Wide open downfield. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Takes a handoff. It's Jackson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a 3rd down stop. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the the fact that they forced the turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have two hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. NC State going up tempo. He'll do it himself. Got enough space, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, North Carolina State!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, the clock has hit zeros. Here's a look at the big moment from that battle in the Pac-12. Illinois came away with the win today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks in Champaign had to sweat things out for much of the second half. Could have been better, but it certainly could have been worse. Pac-12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
Hey, Kevin Connors, keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Running back searching for a hole. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
Well, this offense has really struggled so far early in this game, and the passing game particularly. A lot of that is on the quarterback, but at some point you need guys to step up and help him out. That was a very good throw. His receiver has got to be able to make that catch. It just takes one play to get momentum and build some confidence, but the guys around the quarterback, they've now got to step up for this offense.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. They'll leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. NC State has to come up with a big play here on third down. To the air, it's Bailey. Lofts one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Touchdown, Wildcats! Special teams coming through, the third aspect of the game, delivering big time. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turning on the gas. Great job, great return.
And the extra point was good. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They go to the ground. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The give from the gun. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Grabbed behind the line. It's Rodgers. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Pocket breaking down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. On the ground, it's Jackson. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. That's caught. It's Brown. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Rides the back on the option, the give. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Motion from the wideout. Just going to keep it after the snap. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the Pack on third down. Quarterback will keep it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And this one splits the uprights. The lead is now back down to 9.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Get it out on the screen. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. The give to the tailback. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. To the air, it's Bailey. Grab near the marker, it's Green. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Using his legs, it's Smothers.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage and getting running backs on the ground.
Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Right on target this time. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. We've reached the break. It's NC State on top. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So first down will open up the final period. Going to the ground. Makes one man miss. Got the first down and more. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. NC State with a fresh set of downs thanks to that running game. They'll ride the hot hand. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the ground with the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They'll give it to the back. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be first and goal from the 4. NC State started this drive with terrible field position, but now a little room to operate. They'll run it on first and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
And it's a really nice drive by this offense. They didn't get too conservative. They put the drive together. Now, the biggest thing for me, now the other team has to score 2 touchdowns. And that's the goal you want. You always want to make it as hard as possible. This offense executing in the fourth quarter. Nice job.
And the extra point is good, and the lead swells to 16, and it's getting late. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Navy put together a very impressive showing in one of the more complete victories we've seen from the midshipmen in some time. Anchors away indeed for the boys from Annapolis. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a third down stop. Makes the catch down the right side. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get to third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. On the run, fires downfield. He throws back across his body, and it's picked off. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Got it behind the line. It's Rodgers. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The RPO and fire complete to the left. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for a crease. It's Smothers. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Taking it the other way. Past it, and he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Kansas State.
How fast did this game just change? Offense in the lead with the football, looking great. Defense makes the big play. We've got ourselves a ball game now.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? Looking to throw. Got his man on the right. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here.
29, Kansas State.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown 1 in my life, but yes, I do. Because of that singular instance, I'll say that.
Turning on the Jets. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. NC State quick to the line.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's
turning it on. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on second and short. Gonna run it. It's Smothers. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Bringing the heat. Oh, no, the ball popped out. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And that is no good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Leaves it with the running back. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Oakland. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Pulls and fires complete. Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the pack on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. So his field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. At this point in the game, and this crowd knows this is a huge field goal attempt.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Caught in the backfield, it's Green. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on second down. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle, it's Green. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Green. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. NC State comes to the line to deal with third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on third down. And here comes the punt team.
Number 96 on to punt it away.
Just needs a crack to get a return. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Wants to go up top on first down. Just a little off. Incomplete. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
How about the defense coming up in the clutch? I need a stop. They can go down the field and tie this game up. I'm in a tough situation. How do I respond? Forcing the turnover offense. Go do your thing. Get me a first down. Finish this ball game.
Quarterback takes a knee. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
away.